what is up? It is your boy Dick Dell, back again for another video. I'm recording this for Twitch, and I did actually do some things on Twitch only. So please do keep that in mind. Zinc dust. Zinc ingots. Zinc ore. What do I get this one? Gravel. And it's a 4% chance. Well, I mean it's a 4% chance. Because I need to be able to keep going with this. What the? Place flashing monkey ball. Well, that guy's gone. Now I do plan on possibly, I ain't really 100% decided yet, but I think I might tear that building down and move my operations for right over to there. There we go. Work. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do more than one thing at one time. Gotta set up a millstone. Somehow. What? I swear. No reason why that should happen. I do know my computer does not sound very happy with life right now, though. Any more creepers hiding somewhere? Speaking of, I don't even know where that one came from. Okay, so what is the best way? I mean, I technically do have stuff to be able to make this. And I could hook that up to a shaft and stuff and just... And we'll do that. Now, I really have no idea how windmills work. So, please keep that in mind. Okay, so it's working, it says. It's just very, very slow. It's also going in the wrong direction. I want it spinning in the direction where the wind blades actually look like they're doing something. And that's generating 520. And this is generating 688. Okay, I'm assuming that's good. I don't know. Nosy. Everything. Okay, so that will not do. I can do zinc ore on this to treat it though. And it looks like this is the only way to get this. So, because I don't think I've seen another way to get this. Yeah, there ain't no way to get this. So, Sieving is my only solution. Please tell me I got some zinc. No zinc. Isn't there a thing that's called a toolbox and does certain fancy things? I think there is. I think it's actually in one of my quests as well. Sorry, y'all. I thought I was seeing something out of the corner of my eye. I thought there was a quest for it. Is it even a thing? Or am I nuts? Nope, it's a thing. I can make that actually very easily. Yeah, gold plate. Yeah, I can make this like right now. Gold plates, leather, and then a chest and a cog. Okay, so I should be able to make that relatively easily. But my frames are not okay. Let me take and do something because this might be my frames issue. It was, I do believe. No, actually my frames are about the same. Cool. Now, do I know what this is useful for? No. But I do believe that this is what it's used for. Then I can go, oh, boom, 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 and boom. Nice. And I got an extra slot for whatever. We'll put these in there too, just to the side. Okay, nice. When remains in inventory contents, nearby players can hold the toolbox keybind to access its contents remotely. Whoa. Supplementaries, I knew it. Regularity mod is in here too. Plonk, I don't know what that is. Aurotech. I'm assuming there must be bees in here. Not enough wands. Access nearby toolbox. Left alt. So does that mean if this is sitting down like here and I press that? Oh my god. That is so nice. That's cool. I don't know if I'll ever remember to use that, but that's cool. No zinc. Damn. What does the zinc look like? Zinc. And that's what the zinc looks like. Okay. Mm. Let's see. What else can we do in chapter 1? Clay, we could definitely take and do. Oh, crushed it. Bing. Calcite, basalt, and cool. Just what every man dreams of. I got excited for a second there. I thought that was gravel. But it's not. Yo ho, away we go. Okay. Okay, Rickabilly. But yeah, I have made it my personal goal that until I mess with certain things, I'm not going to mess with other things. Until I actually get a little more indulged in Ortec. What was the other one? Hold on. Ortec Integrated Dynamics and there was something else. Oh yeah, correct. Until I really get going with those, I'm not going to mess with anything I'm familiar with. I'm going to stick with the stuff I don't know until I at least get good enough at it to be able to take and say I know what I'm doing. That's kind of what my whole goal is, to kind of go outside my comfort zone and outside my comfy realm and just really knuckle down and think and try to do that. Because this is stuff I've never messed with before, so I want to actually do something about that. There's also functional storage in here, which I do believe that's the one that gives me simple compacting draws, fluid draws. Yeah, so this is what gives me all of that. So I got ender chest. Okay. Not something I thought I was gonna get, but I'm happy with it. But yeah, so kind of what the whole plan is, though, is to actually take and do certain things in a certain fashion. And I would need a lot of those, wouldn't I? Yeah. So we ain't making a jetpack anytime soon, but at least we have it saved. That ain't happening anytime soon either. Basic power. Heat generator. I'm assuming that's in basic power because it's probably the easiest to make. diamonds. Uranite. More power. Mechanism quantum entangler. Entangler? Doesn't just work for power. This is something I definitely am going to get into at some point, because I actually have never really messed with the what's it called? Pipes mod. But I've been messing with it in my own world, and I kinda have to admit it. I kinda like it, I'm not gonna lie. Logistics is practically the definition of logistics. Integrated dynamics is all about logistics. It's all about moving, managing, and sorting items. Heck, you might not even need the wrench for it. It's so well designed. Get one just in case though. Least laggy pipe solution. These are recommended. So I really need a Merlin sapling. Basic tools. You want me to make a wooden sword for XP? How about no? Is that all this stuff is for, is XP? Well, I ain't too worried about that. This is something I'm not going to really do much with anytime soon. This is going to stay unchecked for a while. Bounty board. Kill 5 zombies. I got those zombie spawn eggs, so make a hoe. I can do that. It doesn't specify what type of hoe it has to be, it just needs to be a hoe. See? It just had to be a hoe. A hoe. A hoe, hoe, hoe. And that completed me a lot of quests. Okay, so cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I can make this. I do believe when I made yeah, when I made whatever it was, it gave me puppies. And with said puppies, I can make me some red wool. And then if I take a sapling and go grow it up, I can then make me you got anything useful? No. You don't. Dirty base. But yeah, I can do stuff. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, that's right. With the market, I can buy certain things like Merlin saplings and so on and so forth. I believe it takes emeralds, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not for certain. Can't remember off the top of my dome noodle. But I do believe it doesn't take much. I can buy all this stuff for emeralds. No Merlin saplings? I thought there was. So no Merlin saplings, but I can buy these, which are supposed to be something. And I don't think I have any emeralds. Well, that sucks. But yeah. I believe I have to do moss in order to have a chance again the Merlin saplings. I could be wrong, but I do believe that is what it was. Okay. Hey, I got one emerald. And I know exactly what I'm going to buy. I believe this is needed for some stuff. Holy hecky mushroom. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. So we now have started tackling Ars Nouveau. Cool. I guess. That's a lot of stuff. You know what? I think we deserve just a teensy little break. Huh. You know, I was gonna say we deserve a break from Crate, but it kind of looks like Ars Nouveau is gonna be just as demanding. And I also don't know how to do Ars Nouveau either. So, either way I go, I'm gonna be up Shit's Creek without a paddle. So I don't know what to do with this information. Source gems. That requires an imbuement chamber, which is why I needed the archwood. That's cool. Okay, so do I have any gold left? Yes, I do. Let's do this. And if I take lapis and put it into here, that will give me the source gem. And then with that, we will be starting to head down the rabbit hole that is Ars Nouveau, which I know nothing about. And the reason why I want to start going down the path of Ars Nouveau is quite simply because I want to challenge myself. That's my whole main goal and aspect and thing out of this whole thing is I want to challenge myself. I want to try something new, something I've never done, and actually get my mind tinkering and rinkering and going and really try some new things and maybe find something I like just as much as I like AE and certain stuff like that. So far, not gonna lie to you, Create is not my favorite thing. I mean, I find it kind of interesting and nifty, but there is much easier ways of doing all that stuff. But I'm not allowing myself to. Even basic machineries that I've messed with half a million times, I'm not allowing myself to do any of that until, yeah. Um, what? Imbuement chamber. Yeah, I got that. Is there something I'm missing here? Because if it's a dependency thing, I don't know what it's dependent on. Imbuement chamber. To create one of the main crafting items in ours, the source gem, we'll need to make an imbuement chamber. The imbuement chamber requires source to imbue items. It produces a small amount of source by itself, but can only use source jars as a power source. Several recipes also require arcane pedestals to be placed around it. So do I need to get some source? Because if so, I don't know anything about that or how that works. Um, so yeah. Is there a book for Ars Nouveau? Like something to tell me what I'm doing here? Um, I don't know. I guess we could always try to make this thing. Um, I'm really missing one eyeball. Not no more. I hope this is worth it. And maybe this will just magically go, here is the missing piece of your puzzle. You now may continue with your quest of insanity. Now all we're missing is this. amongst my great adventures, I don't think I've gotten a book yet. So let's get some sugar cane and make me a book. Probably should have made a backpack, to be quite honest with y'all, but you know, hey. Backpacks are for chumps. Okay, there we go. That was the missing piece of the puzzle. Potion of mana regen, source berries. These are all really... Oh, so that's the spell book. Getting started. So this is how you get the book. Oh my god. Well, how do I go into the book? Oh, I guess I might need something else that I don't have, including my sword back, because I had to use my sword in a recipe. So we'll just give this back to myself. Sorcerer's table. Okay, I can make that. Maybe that's the missing piece of the puzzle. I really just want to take a break from Great. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's getting really convoluted. I think I'm kind of at a standstill anyways until I get a little bit farther in it. So and I'm running out of room in my house. Okay. If you want to cast better spells, you'll need a sorcerer's table to unlock new glyphs for your spell book. There are 3 tiers of glyphs to unlock. Cool. Oh, so I can grow these. I don't know what these are good for, but projectile, break, projectile, select. Huh? Oh, I understand now. So I need those items. This is so freaking convoluted. And I'm not necessarily saying that in a bad way either. Like, I can understand the very sexy appeal of Tinkers. I mean, not Tinkers, Ars Nouveau and stuff like Ars Nouveau. Like, I'm really starting to understand why y'all kind of get into it and go, yeah, man, we like this. Press V to... Oh, projectile and brake and brake. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't need to click that thing. Got it. Cool. I didn't know that you had there was keybinds. So, harm effects determines what the spell does. Forms appear as the, okay. So, how far away? Holy Jesus. Yeah, I can really start to understand the appeal of art. Like, now I think I get why some of y'all go so nutty bananas over this. I mean, it's not really my cup of tea so far, but each their own and all. I mean, I can greatly see why y'all like it, though. That's the only thing I can say is I can see why y'all like it. It is very interesting. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad thing, but it is interesting. Yeah, that can only be gotten through moss. And it has to be an iron or a golden mesh. And it gives me 1% chance on one and 2% chance on the other. So, yeah. I don't think I got any moss yet. Now I do. And this quest is probably going to give me more moss. Yep, there it is. Okay, well, we got some moss. We got some moss. I don't understand half of what's going on right now, but we got some moss. So what's next? Dowsing rod. This requires a lot of gold. Like, Ars Nouveau is like, it wants that gold, dog. I only got so much gold too, so it needs to chill out. Cut it out. I don't even know what the dowsing rod is used for. I don't have no residential crate guys here in my chat. Or I mean not crate, Ars Nouveau guys in my chat. So the guy that does know about this stuff, he is not here tonight, apparently. Okay, so I don't know what source stones do. What is this? With source gems, you can get started crafting the various machines by crafting source stones. Okay. And I'm assuming that's needed for that. Gotcha. Earth essence. So how many of these do I need? 8. Brother. Well, I can at least craft 1. Yeah. Ars Nouveau needs to simmer down, dog. Like, y'all require a lot of gold. Money hungry bastard. Okay, so well, I can't do that. What is this? Huh. Okay, let me close my mouth there. Let me get all these freebies real quick. Item scroll deny, item scroll allow. I don't know what this means. I'm not even close to an expert or anything in Ars Nouveau. I am stammering my way through. At least it's relatively simple. Like, some of these recipes are not the most heinous sources in the world to understand. Can't I just put that near there, and then as that grows? I don't understand. I don't know how Ars Nouveau works. As I've done already stated it with Blue million times. In Ars Nouveau, the power system for machines is called source. To start collecting some source, we'll need a source jar. Source jars can be moved with buckets or by breaking and picking up source jars. Okay. But how do I fill that source jar? That's something I'm not understanding. How do I fill source jars? Source jars store source gathered from nearby source links. Source is used in, okay, but how do I get source? Source. Oh, resources source. Source is a magical resource used for many purposes, such as speeding up imbuement chambers, fueling devices, power magical helpers. crafting portals or fueling powerful enchanting apparatus recipes. Source links are specialized artifacts that can collect and concentrate source from the world into source stores. Source relays can be transported. Source, okay, the Agma mystical source links are good early options for building your source supply. So in other words, you just told me nothing and expect me to understand. Got it. Gather sources from crops and 3 grown within. Okay, so this is what I need in order to do that. Got it. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand. Maybe. Probably not. I'm probably way off the mark here. But it seems like if I make this one decker, I then can like have rocks or something random grown near it, and it will start forcing source into the jars. Please, somebody let me know if I'm on track. I don't know if I am, but all I got to go off of here, I might be on track, might not be on track. I'm hoping I'm on track. That'd be nice if I'm on track. 92, 94, 96, 98, 99. Done. Okay. So it was something like this, right? And then I'm assuming I can put this here, and this here. And as these grow, it will fill. That from crops and trees grown within 15 blocks. Bonus source is generated for magical plants such as magbloom, sourceberry bushes, and archwood sapling. Source will be output from the source link to a nearby jar within 5 blocks. Note, bone meal and crops will not grant source. Do I have to link these though? Okay. Okay, you are giving me a lot of things. More gold? No, mushrooms too. Yeah, because that's logical. More gold? Okay, so we're trading out one thing for another, it seems like. I was still hoping that was going to work, but it didn't. So, yeah. Gold intensive. Got it. And that means that I'm not even going to try to say that name. I will butcher it. Okay, so a lot of stuff with Ars Nouveau, apparently, and it all requires so much gold. So much gold. Like, that is the most absurd thing I've ever seen. What can we do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? So, I need a Eye of Ender. I got that. But I have no blaze powder. Like, I'm not going nuts. I have no blaze. Okay, cool. Where did that come from? I just pulled a water bucket out my butt. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know if this will give me, but let's find out, I guess. Basalt. And guess what? More blackstone. The black dye is going to be useful later. I remember that from my own world. So a lot of this is done. Done. I just got a whole lot more left to do. What was it I needed? Oh, that's what I needed that for. So that's and a site. Yes, please. I need more of that. Always need andesite. Cool. So this I can't start until I get the Merlin sapling. I can't do that until I get some more iron. Productive bees. I don't even know how that works, but I'm assuming productive bees. I don't. I don't know. I don't understand. tapping. Nothing happened. So glowstone dust. Left control. Oh, that's the thing. Tell me more about it. And that will give me a glowing bee. And a glowing bee and a glowing bee will give me a glowing bee. And protect the bee. Okay, cool. More stuff I don't understand. Apotheoptic enchanting. Apotheoptic spawners. Apotheoptic gear. Iron furnaces. Holy bejeebus. It's got all the furnaces. All the way to the rainbow. Forbidden and arcanes. Modular routers. They're a little bit expensive, ain't they? Mystical agriculture. What could I do here? Most seeds were removed to give way for flux sieves and Geor's mod with growth accelerator gears. Okay. Just dire things. BBL. I don't know what half this stuff is. Pylons. That's an easy quest, though. All about those easy quests. Pylon, harvesting pylon, fusion pylon, explosive pylon. I don't know what any of this is. Productive bees. Another easy go. I want to buy this. Mug Bloom. What? It shows that there's a little bit of source in it. Does this have to be hoed? Yeah, crafted using the enchanting apparatus or from buying it from the thing. So. Okay, so I got that going for whatever it's worth, and it looks like there's source in there, but it says there ain't. So I don't. Just like I don't know what just dire things are. Goo. Oh, this is that one thing that I've heard so many people talk about when they're playing with certain mods like this. Okay. Well. Farming tough. Water and trowel. productive trees. What do you mean productive trees? Banana sapling, teak sapling. Huh. So that's the first step, I'm assuming. Okay, so ocean ruin cold. Huh. 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 Well, I'm gonna leave this video here. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure to, if you're over there on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of all my future uploads and every time I go live. And this has been your boy Dixie L, and I'm signing